The next thought of the poem is, thus vainly thinking that she thinks me young, although she knows my days are past the best. And same process as before. What do we do first? Again, at the risk of being redundant here, we notice language. Okay? And what I would like to notice specifically is the word vainly. And this past the best. It's not a phrase I use. Then we ask questions. And again, why? Always a good fallback. Why vainly thinking she thinks he's young? Well, it seems like the beloved vainly thinks that the speaker is naive. The double meaning of words rears its head again. And the reader's wondering whether the beloved's belief in the speaker's naivete is unfounded, whether it's real, whether he's really naive and he's just voicing that. But we're not sure. Vanity, people can be vain about their appearance. This word can mean many things. And in terms of past the best, why does he call his age past the best? So my answer, the thing I'm wondering about now is, according to the speaker, his lover thinks he's young, even though his days are past the best. So the speakers seem to be young, maybe in terms of emotional maturity, not literal age. So it's interesting. His understanding of how she perceives him is what's at stake here. And it's messy right now. So that's something I'm probably going to have to go back to. Next, we have this couplet. Simply, I credit her false speaking tongue. On both sides thus is simple truth suppressed. Again, language. What have I noticed? Both sides. Both sides of what? I notice simply, that really strange word there. And then the echo here, right? Simple truth. And I'm wondering, and also truth suppressed. Questions. We'll go to simply first. Why does he simply credit her lies? The speaker simply acknowledges the beloved's lies. Either he's just bluntly acknowledging them, or maybe even he believes her own insults about him. He's starting to believe what she says about him. In other words, that he's naive. I credit her false speaking tongue, but it's false speaking. It's very messy. The syntax is messy, and all the double negatives create a sort of messy set of meanings here that are very difficult to break down. Simply, I credit her false speaking tongue. On both sides, and I ask, both sides of what? He returns to the theme of his opening lines. He returns to the idea that his lover's a liar, and that truth is stopped on both sides of her tongue, and perhaps both sides of the relationship. All right, so I'm giving sort of answers to my questions here. And then lastly, what is the truth that's suppressed? What exact truth is suppressed is a mystery. I think it's one of those great literary choices you see in so many great books, that the things that are left out end up being the most meaningful and interesting and intriguing. I would presume that it's the sort of ironic truth of her own deceitfulness and lies. But there doesn't seem to be much hope for their relationship if the speaker of this poem is to be believed.